Habari Gani, Mainduka na Dada. This is Elder Abu Amin Ra. My brothers and sisters, have you ever thought about how we can bring about the process of our unity? Sure. All we got to do is love one another. Come together that way. Or we can come together out of necessity because we're being attacked. We've been decimated. And pretty soon, like the Tasmanian people, we will just be a footnote in history. Don't you understand this, my brothers and sisters? Listen, this might not bring you unity, but I tell you one thing that will stop creating more disunity. If we all became Pan-Africanists, African people, with the same ideology, the same goals and intentions, because we suffer from the same dreadful plight. So my brothers and sisters, what we must do in the first stage of our coming together as a people, call it black people, call it Pan-Africanists, or whatever you want to call it, but one people. The people some denominate as black, the people some denominate as Negroes, the people some people denominate as Africans. Listen, my brothers and sisters, we must do everything we can to bring about our unity. And one way to bring about our unity is to cut down on our disunity. Stop defining yourself as Egyptians. Stop defining yourself as Moors. Stop defining yourself as Hebrew Israelites. Stop defining yourself as this, that, and the other. I'm not black, I'm Honduran. I'm not black, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not black, I'm Haitian. Listen, my brothers and sisters. Our survival and our victory depends on all of us working together. We are approximately 4 billion population in an entire planet of 7 billion people. See, they're playing a game on us. You know you can set China, the United States, all of Europe, Australia. You can put everything in Africa except except North America and South America the same. You put the United States in there, Canada, but you can't put South America in there because it's too large, it's too big. So my brothers and sisters, listen. They got a game going down on us. They got us faked out like we are minorities. We're Egyptians. We are Moors. We are this, that, and the other. We are not. We sprang from the same black woman, I think they call her Lucy. Listen, my brothers and sisters. We are the children of the sun. Our Kibu land is our homeland. I don't care what anybody else calls it, Al Kibu land. That's what one of our own scholars told us it was. We don't need Europeans defining Africa, telling us the name of Africa, or telling us who we are. We are everything from the planet. Everything comes from us. Don't you understand this? The rest of the races and groups of the world, whether you call them Egyptians, whether you call them Mesopotamians, whether you call them Chinese, Vietnamese, whether you call them Australiards, whatever you call them, Japanese, Koreans, they're our children. It is about time now that we began correcting our children from the wrongs they are involved in, the evilness they are involved in. But before we can do this, we gotta focus in on who we really are. Think about it and act on it. Take control, it's yours to take. You gave it up by letting him get inside of your mind and sit on the throne of your mind and rule your mind. Got you talking about the white woman is the most beautiful woman in the world. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Open your eyes, open your mind, and look and see, and realize who we are, who the black woman is. Let's come together. Let's come together as one. Whatever you want to call ourselves, the best name to call all of us is black. See, that transcends all that other stuff. And for all them black folks that came from Africa, or closer to Africa than I am, in bloodline, but some of the first they brought over here, in them islands down there, they call it Caribbean islands. Stop talking smack. You ain't no Latino. You ain't no Mexican. You are Africans, or black. And let's come together on this. Black is a blessing. To be black is to have been kissed by the sun and blessed by the sun. And when the suns get closer to the earth, it'll bypass us and burn those up with no melanin. You're blessed. Act like you're blessed. Seize the power and teach your children. Teach your women. Teach other black men, African men, or whatever you want to denominate us as, but none of that tribal stuff. Not that Israelite, Hebrew Israelite stuff. None of that Moor stuff. None of that Egyptian stuff. You understand what I'm talking about? Grow. Stop diminishing. Grow your mind. Read a book. Discuss things. Stop watching so much damn television. That's a tool of the master. Trains you every day. Have you walking down that same path, dealing with that dreadful plight you're in. Talking about how evil the white man is. He's just greedy and avaricious. He's not evil. See, evilness has no bounds. He has bounds. When the fire gets to his ass, he'll change his game and behavior. This you can believe. We are the mighty ones. We are the kings and warriors and gods, obeahs of this planet we call Earth. So let's come together now. Forget all them names and divisions. Let's transcend that shit. Let's become one. Let's become either black or Pan-Cuban or Pan-African. Nothing else will suffice. Everything else is divisive. I hope you understand what I'm saying, my brothers and sisters. Please, please understand what I'm saying and the urgency of it. And the ancestor will smile down on you with healing grace from the domicile of the ancestors. Once again, peace and hotep to you.